Hey guys, it's MK.
Hey Chair, we are on our way to a function on the A406, so I'm not going to the game unfortunately.
We're not even watching it.
Yeah, we're not going to watch it to be honest with you today, so we'll be catching up with it online. So that'll be interesting to see the alerts coming through on whatever app we choose to follow the game on. We are going to talk about match day 27. We're playing Burnley later on at 12:30. However, there was a bit of news regarding Chelsea during the week where they've been banned for two transfer windows. What do you think about that, Maya? 2 transfer windows.
And they got fined as well.
It's
so
$500,000.
They're losing money and they can't sign anyone. And I think that's going to be an issue. And I don't think that is any good for their manager.
Not really. The manager's in...
He's in big trouble, really.
Yeah, the manager's in big trouble. They're in a bit of a disarray as a football club. The owner...
I mean, at the start, it was when he first came, everyone was like, Chelsea are getting back on their feet. And a few games in, we just realised that wasn't going to happen.
No, they're absolutely struggling. I mean, it's going to be interesting times actually. They've appealed the ban, which is similar to what Barcelona did, and then managed to sign a few players and then served the ban out later on. So that might be a ploy for Chelsea to use. But it is interesting times. Plus, we've got the matter of the first piece of silverware in the UK calendar for football, which is the Carabao Cup. Of course, Chelsea beat us in the semi-finals on penalties to reach it. They're playing Manchester City, who absolutely annihilated them a week or 10 days ago, 6-0. I can only personally see one winner. What do you think, Maya? Would you think Chelsea have actually got a chance in that?
I think they're going to go in there and just play defensively, really, not even try and score goals or anything. I mean, 6-0, like all you can try to do is stop them from shooting, really.
Really, yeah. I mean, I'm just not sure what they're going to do. So it'll be interesting times. We should be coming past the stadium any minute. So I'll get Maya to flip their camera and probably get a nice view of the stadium off the A406. That'll be interesting. See what it looks like in this lovely day that we've got today. So just bear with us. Here we go. If you flip the camera now, Maya, you should be able to see the top of the stadium coming down. I'm sure, I mean, I can kind of see it in my eye line now.
Up there
and you can see it just looks absolutely stunning. There she is. What an absolutely lovely view. Now that's disappeared again, so we'll flip the camera back round to us. So, like I said, we've got the cup final, which I personally think Man City are going to cakewalk that. They're going to absolutely annihilate Chelsea. And then we're playing Burnley.
I generally think Burnley's quite a tough match.
I think it's going to be a tough game. I mean, there's no easy games at this stage of the season now. We kind of keep getting ourselves into this title race, and then we have a poor result. I mean, we were in it.
I think that's just the way we do things, really. We're on like a really good run, and then one match just turns it all around for us.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, but I mean, we do really need to.
We need a win.
We need a win today. I mean,
there's nothing else is a win.
And nothing else but a win will do today. Harry Kane and Ben Davies are back. I saw on the official website they're back in training. I would like Pochettino to resist the urge to put him straight back into the side. Yeah,
Llorente's doing fine.
Llorente's been good, and I really want Llorente to have another run out today. I would like.
I think
Kane,
the more we play him, the more he's going to step us and play. If we don't play him, he's just never going to 100% be able to score goals.
And Kane could do it. You know, imagine having Kane on the bench. You know, if we're in a bit of trouble and we
can bring him on if we need him.
And you know, ease him back. Give him 20 minutes against Burnley. Then we've got the Champions League.
You can't be tiring him out.
Yeah.
If we're a Champions League, we need to go, and then we need to score a goal. Like, there's no.
That's all we really need to do in Dortmund, don't we? We need to score one goal, really.
One goal in this, basically.
And you know, you'd think that
they haven't got an away goal, so as long as we get one.
Absolutely. So I reckon 20 minutes for Kane will be ideal today, and then 20 minutes midweek in Dortmund.
I think he'll play him though. Poch has the.
No, you see, I think the Dortmund game's is almost there. I think again, Poch should just do 20 minutes against Dortmund, and then with a view to starting him against Chelsea, because then we got Chelsea and Arsenal back to back, and they're going to be 2 huge games, providing we get the result today against Burnley, right? And then
I reckon it's going to be like 1-0.
Okay, if it's going to be 1-0, but what about tomorrow? There's a huge game with massive implications for us as well. You got the derby up there, Liverpool. I think it's actually Man United, sorry, playing at home against Liverpool. There's their match day 27. I know what I'm going to be. I'm going to be an absolute, I'm not even going to lie, I'm going to be lying if I said I'm not going to be a Manchester United fan tomorrow.
I will be a Manchester United fan
And
tomorrow.
well, I will be, again, I'm actually working tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to be able to see the game, but I will be absolutely supporting Manchester United tomorrow. I really want them to win. And then
I mean, a draw wouldn't be too bad either.
A draw wouldn't be terrible, but because of the goal difference, we've got, Manchester City and Liverpool virtually got a point on us in goal difference. So we really do want Manchester United to win, which would then have the table as 65, 63, 63, I believe. And then that means one defeat for each of the other sides and one win. And, we could top the table. It's early days. Look, I mean, I don't think
you really only know like the last few matches. Unlike last season, we all knew City was going to win. Like, there was no doubt about it.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't think you truly know until the last few matches, because they're the ones that make the difference.
They do. If you flip the camera, you can show the audience the traffic in front of us, and this is what we have to put up with on a daily basis.
This is what Londoners do.
London traffic, which is always plenty of, even on a Saturday. So I'm gonna discuss what I think we should play as the team, and I'm gonna go with Sanchez, Alderweireld and Vertonghen as a back three. Obviously Lloris is just a first name on the team sheet. He's captain of the football club as well. I want Danny Rose to play a wing back, and I want Aurier to play wing back. I actually think we need that width against Burnley, who have got quite a kind of strong, tall side, and then I want Winks and Sissoko. They've been fantastic in recent times.
Has been really good.
Yeah, they've been fantastic.
And
them two in the
Sissoko,
middle.
honestly,
Sissoko's
really stepped it up.
He's really stepped it up. And then the top three, I want Llorente actually up top, Son playing in off the left or the right, whichever Poch sees fit. I normally plays off the left. And then have Eriksen play off the right in a free up front attack. And I think that side there, it's got goals in it. It's strong enough at the back. You got to expect.
I reckon Llorente might score.
Yeah, I fancy.
I don't think Eriksen hasn't really scored in a while. Really.
Yeah, Eriksen.
Free kicks. I don't know what he's really been doing.
I can't remember the last time he scored. The last time he scored a couple of free kicks was against Swansea, I think, a few years back actually. But again, today any win will do, as far as I'm concerned. As long as we win and we reduce that gap down to 2 points.
That's all we need. We just need wins no matter what.
Yes, we need wins. And
obviously for a side like us, we would expect it to be maybe like 3-0, 2-0, not 1-0, but if that's what it is, we take it. And
100%.
That 3 points means
you got to understand as well, my age. See, Burnley, they're fighting for their lives down there. They're in a relegation scrap. They've got
pressure on them too.
They're just not going to roll up and say, "Oh, look, Tottenham have come into town. Let's just roll up and let them lay down and let them just run all over us." We're in for a game today.
But
we're in for a big game.
I mean, last season we drew against them for one of the matches, and at Wembley we drew.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Chris Wood, isn't it? We were at the game actually. Yeah, we were 1-0 up, and then Chris Wood. It was a good finish actually by Chris Wood, if I can recall. And I mean, like I said, it's just the question of wins, like you said, Maya. It's just wins. It's just repetitiveness now. We're towards the back end. Basically, it's not squeaky bum time like Sir Alex used to say, but we're coming into the last 10 or 11 games. We want to be there with a shout. With 5 games to go, like as Poch has always stated, with 5 games to go, if we're 2, 3, 4 points behind, then it's absolutely squeaky bum time, and then we may have a chance. The realist in me says that Man City will actually win the league by about 4 or 5 points.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I just think, Man City, they've just got such strength in depth, Maya. They've got, they can have De Bruyne on the bench. They've got Gundogan on the bench. They've got Bernardo Silva.
Strong.
Yeah.
There's not really any weak link, if I'm honest.
There isn't really any weak link there. So,
But I feel like for us, as I said before, I don't think there's anyone that's on our bench that can come up and really change the game for us.
But we've done remarkably well.
Considering,
I mean, with all the injuries that we've had, I mean, you've got to take your hat off to Poch and the team. There's some never say die attitude and spirit in this current Tottenham side that I've not really seen
what it
before.
will show is if Man City win the title again, is that you need to obviously spend money to win the title. Whereas if we was to win it, it shows that, right, we've been doing the right thing. You don't need to spend money to win the title. You can do that with with the players that you already have. You just need to work on it. It sends out a really good, different message if we were to win or if.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think we're doing it the right way. I mean, the irony is, one of my pals, Vimmel, he sent a message out saying that if we had pre-planned, we could have signed up all these under 18 years olds that Chelsea had signed, and we've already gone 2 transfer windows without signing anyone. So that would have been our ban, wouldn't it have? So the irony in that, but you know, it is what it is. That is our model. That's how we're moving forward. We've got this lovely stadium on the horizon, which we've just driven past on the A406. It's like I said, it's going to be stunning, and like I said, personally can't wait. Hopefully, you know, in previous videos, we believe that stadium will open. Hopefully, will open. I know Poch wants it to open, and if we could get our last 5 games there, and we are,
I think it would be good practice for next season.
100%. And also, if we're chasing it, if we are in a shout with 5 games to go, can you imagine the atmosphere in the new stadium?
The new stadium would
I just think it's going to be absolutely sublime. So
I think Wembley, the atmosphere is really not.
Yeah, it's not.
It's so big that even when we are screaming and shouting, you really
can't.
It's
lost, isn't it? It's so lost. The atmosphere isn't contained in the ground.
At the Dortmund match, I reckon they were probably louder than us at some point.
They were. I mean, they
so loud.
The strange thing was, in the Dortmund game, they got a guy
with a microphone.
Yeah, and literally,
I have a video of it.
And a drummer there, and yet we couldn't get into the stadium.
They give us this little plastic bag, and they tell us to bring that, and it can fit maybe like 2-3 things in it.
Yeah, but Dortmund
they can
fans,
bring in their speakers and everything. I mean, he wasn't even watching the game.
It's a megaphone, actually.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a megaphone.
He wasn't even watching the game. He was just there to like orchestrate their.
Oh, it was crazy. But
I mean, considering their atmosphere, they still didn't score any goals. So we must have been doing something.
Oh, but they were still singing. But hey, you know, that's what it's all about. I mean, you know, for us now, it's to win against Burnley. Hopefully we'll win against Burnley today.
Hopefully Man United will smash Liverpool tomorrow.
Yeah, let's hope Man United smash Liverpool. Let's hope Manchester City smash Chelsea. And yesterday was a couple of results quickly to bring you up to date.
I wouldn't be angry with a draw with Man City and Chelsea.
Angry? What, a draw and then extra time and then penalties?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad, would it? Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad.
I think it's quite funny to watch them struggle.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, they've had a good time of things. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I'll try to again, like I said, I'm working tomorrow, so I will try to watch the game if I can. But yeah, that might not be possible. But hey, let's see what happens. On that note, we're nearly at the venue we need to be for our function that we're attending. So we will leave you guys. Please watch, comment.
Comments,
subscribe.
It all helps.
It all helps, absolutely. And any comments, any constructive comments, then please feel free to add them, and we'll try to update as and when. But anyway, come on, you Spurs.
Thank you guys for watching. Bye.